Hello everyone, welcome to the course. This is Dr. Hauk, your professor for the Ethnomedicine online course. I'm just going to take a few minutes here just to give you a general introduction to myself and to the course. There's another intro video that gets more into the specific nuts and bolts of the course, so to speak. So make sure you catch that one as well. I am a full professor here at Franciscan University. I started as an undergraduate at LSU, completed a degree in mathematics there, then received a master's degree in anthropology at LSU, and then went down the road where I got a fellowship to attend Tulane, and that's where I was awarded my doctorate some years later. I was actually born and raised in Baker, Louisiana, which most of you probably know is actually not that far from here, so I'm born and raised Southerner. I began my academic career actually teaching high school math. While I was in grad school, I actually managed to gain secondary certification in mathematics, so I would always have a job. And as it turned out, for about 6 years or so, I actually taught mathematics, everything from pre-algebra to calculus, in various high schools around East Baton Rouge Parish. Then I got a job in the Department of Philosophy and Religious Studies at LSU. Worked there for some years until the position, a position opened up over here, a full-time position. And so I started here about 13 years ago. I teach all of the anth courses that you see in the catalog. I think there's about 6 of them now. And anthropology is my primary academic discipline. Actually, my academic specialty is religions. I've written 4 books on some aspect of religion. I've done field work in Trinidad for about 2 years. Actually, I was there. Also India and Jamaica. In Trinidad, I was initiated into the religion that I was studying. The religion is called the Orisha religion, and it's a sister religion to Voodoo that you find in Haiti, Santeria in Puerto Rico, Umbanda and Batuque in Brazil. Just a basic African-derived religion. As far as this course, ethnomedicine, what is ethnomedicine? Well, you see the prefix ethno, and that usually means that you're taking a global/anthropological approach to some subject. So ethnomedicine is the study of healing and sickness and nosologies globally. So it's analogous to ethnomusicology and ethnobotany, ethnozoology. All of these subfields of anthropology are studying the perspective of other people, because our primary form of medicine is known as biomedicine or Western medicine. So ethnomedicine somewhat contrasts to biomedicine. In regard to the course, it is structured around 4 modules. I've collapsed quite a bit of the material and tried to make the course a bit more manageable than it used to be, and the feedback has been positive thus far. There are 4 module assignments. Each assignment will open when the prior assignment is due. And assignments 1 and 3 will actually remain open a couple of extra days. Now please note there is a late penalty that's fairly severe, so make sure you see the syllabus. Now modules 2 and 4 I have to close right at the due date. And by the way, when you see due date, for example, due date Friday, whatever, that means Friday midnight. So please note that modules 2 and 4 will close. The submission window will absolutely close at midnight of the due date. I have to do that so I can open up the discussion videos for those who need that material for the midterm and the final exams respectively. There will be a discussion video posted for each module assignment and the midterm, which will allow you to go through your hard copy and check every question, because I do discuss every question on the assignments and on the midterm exam. There is one paper assignment. It's really kind of like a little tiny research paper. You're going to read that 3 full pages is quote-unquote the barest minimum standard. So what that means is that all things being equal, that's sort of a C paper range. The superior papers will be 4 to 7 pages long. There's lots of information on the syllabus, and there's a grading rubric on Moodle provided for you regarding the paper. I would advise you to take a look at that material and plan ahead. Remember, this course is only 8 weeks, so we're covering a 16-week semester's worth of material in half the time, which means we're going twice as fast. Now, if you think about it, if you were taking this course in a face-to-face environment, we would be meeting about 6 hours a week, because it's a 3-credit-hour course. So if you want to get some idea regarding how much time you should devote to the course, that should at least give you some sort of baseline. We'll begin the course with a discussion of the anthropological approach, an approach that is unfamiliar to a lot of people. What are some of the major characteristics of the anthropological approach to anything, in this case to medicine? Well, it's culture relative, meaning that we don't presuppose the superiority or inferiority of any one culture vis-a-vis all the others. It's agnostic, meaning that we don't make any sort of judgments regarding people's beliefs, their religious sentiments, whatever it may be. We simply deal with them in a functional way. In other words, we study what they're doing and do our best to try to record what it is people are doing and what they say about what they're doing. And it's also global. The anthropological approach is global, meaning that we don't focus on, for example, if we're studying marriage, we would study the various forms of marriage, and there are lots of them that actually exist around the world. We wouldn't focus on any one culture because that would give us a myopic view of marriage as a human global phenomenon. And then finally, it's objective and data-based. At the top of the syllabus, you'll see the phrase that I came up with, culture talks but nature doesn't listen. And you might think a bit about what that means. Possibly after you get through the first module, you'll be able to figure it out. But it has a lot to do with the fact that culture is largely fictional, in meaning that it's adaptive only. It's not absolute. We must do certain things in order to survive. In other words, we must, quote unquote, keep nature happy. Nature really doesn't care what we do as long as it's not counterproductive in regard to our survival. And there's a lot more to be said about that, but I'll just leave it at that for now. All right, thank you. Good luck in the course.